this is Suna Senman, bringing you reading number 46 of A Course of Love. We left yesterday with a kind of disturbing paragraph that I will start again, but today we will read on. How could one separate off from all the rest, not be fearful? If matters not at all that all whom you observe seem to be separate as well, no one really believes another to be as separate as he is. It always seems as if others have what you lack and what you are looking for. You seem to be alone in your frailty, loneliness, and lack of love. Others misunderstand you and know you not, and neither can you make any sense of them. This need not be, for you are not separate. The relationships you seek to end your loneliness can do so if you but learn to see relationships differently. As with all your problems in perception, fear is what blocks the vision of your heart. The light, the Christ in you, would shine upon the darkness. Can you not see that when you choose to make yourself separate and alone, you also made the choice for fear? Fear is nothing but a choice. It can be replaced by a choice of another kind. It has been said so that cause and effect are one in truth. The world you see is the effect of fear. Each one of you would have compassion for a child tormented by nightmares. Each parent's most fervent wish would be to tell a child truthfully, there's no cause for fear. Age has not taken fear from any of you, nor made your dream of life any less of a nightmare. Yet you spare few moments of compassion for yourself, and when such chance occurrences come about, you quickly override compassion with practicality. While it makes sense to you to attempt to dispel a child's nightmare, you see no way to dispel your own. You hide fear beneath the surface, and behind each alternative labeled you would give it, in a desperate attempt to see it not. To live in fear is indeed a curse, and one that you would try to tell yourself is not present in your life. You look to others to feel compassion for, to those living in countries torn by war or neighborhoods steeped in violence. There is cause for fear, you say, but not here. This is the only way you've been able to see to bring relief to your nightmare of a life of fear. You project fear outward and away from yourself, seeing not that you keep that which you would protect. Seeing not that outward signs of fear are but reflections of what you keep within. Think now of one of those you have identified as living the life of fear you deny yourself. And imagine that you could bring this one in from the dark and dangerous place. She's cold, and you prepare fire, and you give her a warm blanket for her knees. He is hungry, and you prepare a feast for him, fit for a king. This one exists in the violence you would keep outside your doors, and from your inner sanctum you give this one a respite from the war that rages beyond it. All of your behavior and even your fantasies testify that you believe an absence of cold makes for warmth, that the absence of hunger is fullness, the absence of violence is peace. You think that if you but provide these things that are opposite to what you would not want to have, you've accomplished much. But a warm fire will only provide warmth as long as it is stoked. A meal will provide fullness only until the next is needed. Your closed door only keeps you safe while its boundary is respected. To replace the temporary with a temporary is not the answer. You may be thinking now that what I have just told you is not an answer, is precisely what the Bible has instructed you to do. I'm recorded as telling you to feed the hungry, to quench the thirst of the thirsty, to welcome and give rest to the stranger. I have said, when you do this unto others, you do this to me. Do you think that I'm in need of a meal, a cup of water, a warm bed? While you are trapped in the illusion of need, surely these acts of charity are of some value. But again, I tell you that this value is temporary. My words call you to the eternal, to nourishment and rest of the spirit rather than your body. That your sights are set on the care of your body alone is another example of choosing an opposite for replacement. So this is the beginning of really understanding some true freedom. Take a big breath in. Bring in all your thoughts, your emotions, all those fears. And slowly exhale out and release everything into a nothingness other than knowing I am. Breathe deeply again. Release again. Allow yourself to be in total nothingness and say, I am. Enjoy today with blessing.